Hello, welcome to my channel, Truth Sips. God has something he wants to say to you, and it could be through this video or it could be through something else. So keep listening to find out. Have you ever read in Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 11, where it talks about God giving his people houses full of all good things and wells that they did not dig and vineyards that they did not plant? Or have you ever read in Deuteronomy 28, where God says, if you hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord your God and observe to do all his commandments, that he will put you on the top. He will make you the head and not the tail, above only and not beneath. He will cause your enemies to be smitten before your face. He will bless the works of your hands and give you so many more blessings. That's what I want, and I think that's what most people want. And so I'm going to quickly go over two people in the Bible who said yes to God and who invested in God and in the things of God. And we're going to see what God did for them. The God of yesterday is the same God today, and he can still work miracles, move mountains, and give you what you need and what you want. So number one is Joshua, Moses' successor. Exodus chapter 33, verse 11 says, Joshua did not depart from the tent. And the tent is where God's presence was. So instead of spending most of his time with the things of the world and doing what everyone else is doing, Joshua spent time close with the Lord and in the Lord's presence. And what did God give Joshua in return? Joshua had one victory after another. Joshua 10 verses 8 through 11 says, God says, do not fear your enemies, for I have delivered them into your hand. There shall not a man stand before you. And then verse 11 says, and it came to pass, as the enemy fled before Israel, that the Lord cast down great stones from heaven upon them, and they died. There were more which died with hailstones than they whom the children of Israel slew with the sword. God will fight for you. And number two is Daniel. And I love reading about Daniel. Daniel did not go along with the status quo. He didn't eat and drink what everyone ate and drank. He valued his prayer life with the Lord, and he prayed every day. He was not ashamed to tell people about his God, even if they were in high positions like the king. When other people bowed to the pressures of their peers, Daniel stood up. And what did God give Daniel in return? So Daniel chapter 1 verse 17 says, God gave Daniel knowledge and skill in all learning and wisdom, and God gave him understanding in visions and dreams. And in Daniel chapter 2 verses 21 through 23, Daniel says this. He says, God gives wisdom and knowledge. He revealeth the deep and secret things. God has made known unto me what I desired. And then in Daniel 6 verse 22, when Daniel was thrown into the lion's den after God rescued him, this is what Daniel says. My God hath sent his angel and have shut the lion's mouth, that they have not hurt me. Verse 27 says that God delivers and rescues and worketh signs and wonders in heaven and earth, who have delivered Daniel from the power of the lions. The Lord is showing me that if you invest in God, if you invest your time and your heart into the things of God and obey him, the return you will get is huge. God will give you gifts you didn't even ask for. He will give you abilities you didn't even know people could have. He will reveal hidden things to you. He will reveal the future. He will show you the past. He can give you supernatural wisdom. He will increase your intellect. He will give you and increase your ability to think and to process information and to solve problems. He can destroy your enemies before your face and cause you to be on the top and not on the bottom. That's the return you can get when you invest in God and in the things of God and obey him. And so hopefully this is motivation. Hopefully this is motivation to say yes to God and to keep saying yes to God and to keep doing what he's telling you to do. So I hope this has blessed you. This has blessed me. And until next time, remember, God is a God of power. And the Bible is a book of truth and results. You can have power and you can have results in Jesus. Thanks for watching. Bye.